introducing each other because I think we are meeting for the first time, right?
Yeah,
So I'd love to have your introduction. Can you
yes,
introduce
sure.
yourself?
Yes, sure. Thank you so much. And my name is Sangeeta, and I live in UP. So I am a mother of
Hmm.
two children. And
Hmm.
about my qualification, I have an MC degree. And after completing my MCA, so I was working as a software developer for 5 years. But after having my
Hmm.
children, so I had left my job, and now I am giving coding classes to the students. And also, I am learning this language because I am so much interested to learn this language. I am means I want to enhance my skills, so for that I am learning this language. So this is all about you. Sorry, all about me.
Okay, that's a lovely introduction. So, how long has it been since you've worked in the software company?
I was working. I think it was I think 10 or 12 years before. Means it has been already
Okay.
passed. Yeah. But
Hmm.
now, after I think means I have I think 6 to 7 year gaps. Okay, but during
Hmm.
these days I was also working as a freelancer. Means due to when we got some job, so I worked as a freelancer. But now I only
Hmm.
focus on myself to enhance my skill in coding language, as well as I also focus on this language.
Hmm. Yeah, that's actually great that you're focusing on yourself. And why did you decide to learn English now? I'm sure you must have required to speak English during your job.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not sure.
But during
Okay.
this job, it was not required because. All of my colleagues here using only the native language, but when
Hmm.
I was working like a freelancer, that time we should work in here means English language, because all the clients
Okay.
they are not Indians, because means a freelancing job means we don't accept or don't like to work on Indian project, because there are
Hmm.
so many reasons for that. And when we talk with other people, so English is very mandatory, and we have to talk in this language. So for that, I think that if I will enhance my skill, and also when I will teach my student, and also when I will teach my children, so it is very
Hmm.
good if I will enhance my skill. So means wrong information cannot be passed to my children or many students. So for that, I think
Right.
that I have to work myself.
Hmm. Yeah, I think you're doing pretty amazing. You seem quite fluent to me. So, how's your job going? Your job where you
Yeah.
are teaching students coding? How's it
Mm-hmm.
going?
Yeah, it is going good, but still I am not focusing on means student, because I have only two batches, or means you can say that 5 to 6 students only now I have.
Hmm.
But I am only focusing means myself, that I have to upgrade to new language, and also I have to work myself,
Hmm.
and I have to focus on my children. Okay, so this is the first priority
Right.
of my life now. But
Hmm.
after some time, or I think I will take some time after that, I will focus on my job. If I am so much interested, I'll be interested to work on any field, means any IT field or any company,
Hmm.
then I will go for it. Means I want to work only at home, not going to not
Hmm.
uh, interested to go any company, to join any company, because at that time it was very difficult to manage all the things, you know.
Right. I think
Mm.
it's much better for you to be working from home. You can be
Mm.
focusing on your children as well as your job. Plus, it's very flexible, right?
Yeah.
Compared to traveling to some place and then you have to get ready and, just come back. So, traveling time and getting ready takes a lot of time. So, I think, yeah, for me also, I think work from home is better, but everyone has their own preferences.
Mhm.
So, that's okay. Anyway, so how's your day going?
Yeah, it was not too good, because I think that every day should be productive, right? For my opinion.
Hmm.
Because
Yeah.
when I feel that, yeah, my day is going to be productive, then I feel energetic. Means I think that, yeah, there's so many works I have to work. So for that, I have to complete all my household chores, all my things, okay? But
Hmm.
today was a little, you can say that today was not productive. But when I I got your message. I think that yeah, it is very good because I had already sent you mail before. I think 2 months or 3 months before. But maybe due to
Okay.
your busy schedule, I did not get the response. But I think that okay. But last night I just tried that. Yeah, maybe in this time maybe I will accept any response. So for that I
Hmm.
just mail you, and I got your response. So thank you so much for it. And yeah, Miss, I think I can say that you make my half of the day. Make my day. But
Well, thank you. That's a very, very great compliment. I feel over the moon right now. But why so? How do I make your day?
because only I think morning time or means I had one class at 12 o'clock. Okay, and
Hmm.
since morning I did not have so much work. But when I feel that I have lots of work, then I feel so good. But if I think that yeah I don't have any work, then I don't feel good. Yeah, the day is not good for me. Okay, so for that
Okay.
I
Okay, you seem like a workaholic, somebody who enjoys working
yeah yeah
24/7. I think it's the opposite for me. But no, I do enjoy YouTube. That's truly my passion. But yeah, apart from that, I'm a very lazy person. You can say that. But yeah, I think I have a lot to learn from you when it comes because you are a workaholic. So,
yeah.
how
But
do you get that motivation to just keep going every single day from morning to night? How do you do that?
yeah, means I think that I don't want to waste time, okay? Because if I will
Hmm.
waste today time or if I will waste morning or evening or night, then it will very difficult for me to adjust another day, okay? So
Right.
for like tomorrow, I have to plan that what are the works I have to do for tomorrow. So there
Hmm.
are lots of work. There are the list in my diary or in my mind, okay? In my mind, I just keep
Hmm.
all the list. What should I do for tomorrow? So for that,
Hmm.
I feel that yeah, I should work. If I'm not work, then I don't feel energetic. And because the vacation is going on, and my children are also with me, so they are playing. They are busy with some activities. So I feel that
Hmm.
yeah, it's the best time because if I will focus on them and if I will teach them, and if we means my children means I have two children. So
Hmm.
if I we both we all spend our time in reading in something else, so it will be productive for all of us. So for that just
Right.
I think that I have to utilize this time, because after
Hmm.
when they will go to the school, so I think I don't get this time.
Hmm. Right. So, like you mentioned, reading, I remember I was talking to Mohsina. I don't know if you've heard of her channel, but I've interacted with her before. And she's also a mother of two kids. So she said she reads storybooks or just their school books to her children. So it's productive for her and children. So all of them are learning together. So I think that's a very, very good method if you want to learn. If you're a mother and if you're also teaching your children this language, I think that's pretty amazing. But wait, they also must be having what is it called? School homework, vacation homework, right? Summer holiday
Yeah, yeah,
homework.
yeah, yeah. But now I means I have not started it. But I think that yeah, I will start tomorrow, after tomorrow. But I will not just touch that homework. I will not the year see the even the ERP what are the homework means. First time I just look on the homework, but
Right.
till now I did not focus on it because. Because my son who is in grade 4, he is also so much interested in coding. So for that he is spending this vacation to learn the coding. Means
Hmm.
means if he will means he will study one chapter, then he will leap to another chapter. Okay, so
Okay.
he is so passionate about it. So I think that yeah, that means maybe the all the homework maybe take 10 maximum 10 days. It will not take so much time. So for that I am waiting.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, but I remember, as much as I can remember for my holiday homework, it used to be so much. I mean, it would seem smaller, but when you actually start it, because it's very creative. You have to bring these color
Mhm.
papers, you have to paste this, you have to do that, search this online, you have to write essay on this and this and that. So I think that's very time consuming. But yeah, I'm sure you'll be able to manage. And he's doing coding from fourth grade. So that's amazing.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
that sounds brilliant. I'm sure
Mhm.
if he's interested in coding, I'm sure he'll become an amazing coder when he grows up. Is he also building some mini projects, or he's just focusing
No, no, no,
on the
no.
basics?
No, because in his class only scratching is there. Scratch the means in grade three. So they just
Hmm.
learn about scratch. So whatever he learned in his school, so just he focused on it and work on it. I means I did not ever check that what he is doing, he was doing, or he was creating any scratch because he was so much interested. And I honestly, I am going to say that I am not interested in Scratch and I don't have any knowledge about Scratch. Okay, but he was
Hmm.
doing that, and after that, in grade four, he has PowerPoint. Okay, and he is also interested in his chapter. What are the chapter are there? So he is interested. But in my neighbor, one of the boy, he is in. So there is a Python chapter in his class. So
Hmm.
he was just doing coding, and so after seeing, after checking, and after watching him, just he was think that yeah, he thought that yeah, he should work on it. Then after that, just he started to learn coding. So
Hmm.
I have some reference website, so I gave him, and I told him that yeah, you can check that website and you can write your code accordingly. Then I thought that
Hmm.
if he is so much interested, so maybe I will learn this language, because I was means I know of all the coding languages, but Python is new for me because I did not work on
Hmm.
Python. Okay, so I think that yeah, if I will learn this language, maybe I will also help my kid. And after
Hmm.
that, after teaching him, I think that if I will take some classes, I will give some classes to the students. Maybe it will make me productive. I will earn something. So after that, just I thought, yeah, I should start coaching classes or online or
Hmm.
offline. It will be good for me. So after watching his interest in coding, then after I started my coding classes. So all the things,
Okay.
yeah.
Hmm. I thought it was the opposite. I thought you started the classes and then maybe your son got motivated, but I think it's the opposite case.
No, no,
You got
yeah,
motivated because of his
huh,
interest in coding. That sounds
yeah.
amazing. Yeah, I feel like you both are helping each other out in an indirect way, maybe. But yeah,
Mhm.
that's amazing. So
No,
maybe
no,
were you learning? I mean, were you working on C language before this?
yeah, no, PHP. Because I was working
Okay.
as a web developer, so I was working on PHP, but
Hmm.
I have the knowledge about C, C++, and Java because during my college days, I have learned about, I learned
Yeah.
for C and C++ because it is the
Hmm.
fundamental of the fundamental language. So for that, it is a basic language. So I learned
Hmm.
it. But after watching my son, so I think that yeah, I should work on it and I should learn this language. So means I think after 15 or 20 days, I just think that yeah, he's learning so okay. But I think
Hmm.
no, I should work on myself so that it will help my son. So after that, I was working on my coding language, and also I was working on my English because when I teach them, so I think that there are lots of vocabulary. I don't know what is the meaning of that vocabulary. So for that, I think
Right.
that if I will teach them, so I should learn this language and I should be
Hmm.
mm, good this at this language, because if I will pass any wrong information to them, so it will be very harmful for them because they will
Hmm.
write same thing in exam, and also during their means after the complete after their education, also still in their mind this thing will stay in their mind. Okay, so
Right.
I will be responsible for it, for passing the wrong information. So for that I am learning, and also I am teaching my kids.
Yeah, you're 100% right because I also remember I am so grateful to my teachers that were in my school. They're also one of the reasons why I am able to speak fluently now. I mean, because if you think about it, at a very young age, kids grasp everything around them, right? They watch the environment, they're very curious. Things are very new to them. So they are learning everything for the first time. And whatever they are learning, they're just fitting that in their mind because to them
Yeah.
that's the truth, right?
Mhm.
And so
Yes.
that's I think that's the reason why it's very crucial that we pass on only the correct information to them. I mean, rather than focusing on the quantity, it's better to
Yes,
focus on
yes,
the
yes.
quality, right?
Quality. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so other than that, do you have any hobbies? Maybe you like traveling, anything else? Do you have any hobbies?
Yeah, currently now I have only one hobby, and because yeah, before I
Hmm.
have hobbies means I like to listen music. I also like to sing, because while making my children sleep, so my daughter, she always wants to listen any music, any story. Okay,
Hmm.
so at that time, just I used to sleep. I when I will make her sleep, so I just sing any means. I think you can say that any bhajan, anything else. So I was so much
Hmm.
interested to sing any bhajan or any song. Generally, I like to sing bhajan, but
Hmm.
during these days, means I am so passionate about to learn this language. Okay, because in each and every point, I think that when I watch video, conversational videos or any English videos, so I think that I should work on it. And there are so many things I don't know. So if
Hmm.
I will polish these things, so it will make me perfect or it will make me better. So for that, it is now my hobby to learn this language. And also there is one another hobby means I want to talk with so many people, and also in my
Hmm.
mind that I will, if miss file conversation while talking with any people, if I will motivate them, if I will help them, so it is the best, you can say that it is the best task or best thing I am doing right now.
Hmm.
Because during my childhood, because during my college time, because childhood I cannot say that during my childhood, because there in that time
Hmm.
I did not have any choice, and because we only focus on the on playing or something else. So during my
Right.
college, what I had one thing that I should, I will help the needy people and I will help the people. Okay, so this is
Hmm.
my one side. This is also going. If I will say that any people or I can motivate anyone else, so it will be very grateful for
Hmm.
me. So I am
Right.
working on this also.
Yeah, that sounds like a very beautiful thought. I mean, I remember I was talking to somebody, and she said that you should always interact with somebody who is on an upper level than you in English, but I disagree. I think that we should be talking to a lot of people on various levels, right? Because it's not just the people that are on your level or above you, but you somehow also learn from people that are below you in that level of English language. That's what I think, because everybody has different opinions. Everybody has knowledge on various other different topics, right? And when you interact with them, you always gain something. Always. I mean, it
Yeah,
happens
yeah.
with me also. I was interacting with somebody last night, and he's on a very, very basic level, but I was still enjoying the conversation because at the end of the day, I kind of process how my day went, and so I was like, yeah, I did learn something. So it always happens. And I'm really happy for you that you are connecting with so many different kinds of people, and
Mm-hmm.
also teaching students, also teaching your kids about this language. So I think you're going to gain the knowledge of this language a lot faster compared to people who kind of confide into a small space, not really connecting with people. That's why I always encourage people to connect. And I'm really sorry that I was not able to respond to your email 2 to 3 months back. So for that also, if anybody else's email I've not responded to, I would just say please email me back, because sometimes what happens is it kind of slips in the background and I'm not really able to see
Yeah,
the
yeah.
email.
But it's okay because at that time I think I was not so fluent like now. Because at that time I was stumble at each and every point while framing my sentence, and I feel some
Hmm.
nervous also, some nervousness is also there with me.
Hmm.
So, but still it is okay, and I don't know why, but one thing click in my mind that okay, last time I did not get any response. Okay, uh, maybe at this time if I will send her the mail, maybe I can get the response. So for that I am just trying because from last 2 or 3 days I was sending I think 7 to 8 mail mail to each person, okay, to every person,
Hmm.
but I did not get the response. But it is okay because they are busy in their life and they are also busy, they are doing something. So it is okay, it is perfect for me. So, and when
Right.
I did not get any response, and when I think that yeah, there is no one to connect with or to having a session, so for that I think that how should I focus on myself, and how should I work on my myself. So for that I was just trying that I will make some solo videos, I will work on it.
Hmm.
And I think last night I just wrote some content for the video, but I did not get time to create that video. But still in mind
Hmm.
that yeah, if I did not get any person to talk or to connect, so that I will use that time to making the solo videos.
Hmm. Yeah, I think solo videos are also very essential when it comes to YouTube. Sometimes there are just certain topics that you have to talk about in length, right? And those topics you're not able to talk with when somebody's sitting right in front of you. Maybe you have to talk about something else. So I think that's amazing. That's why I also believe that solo videos from time to time are very essential. And especially sometimes you just want to share your opinions, 100% of your opinions, right? So yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
amazing. So what's the content that you're writing about? Is it about English language? The solo video that you mentioned?
Yeah, now it's about English language, but I have one in my mind that I will create some videos on YouTube that it will motivational videos, okay, related to
Hmm.
motivational videos. But I had just created one video in Hindi, but after that, after watching so many conversation videos on YouTube, then I think that yeah, I should work on it, and if I will
Hmm.
work on my English, then it will make me benefit, and also I will create some videos so that all the people of India maybe get benefited by watching that video. So now I am creating
Right.
that video, and when I connect with any YouTuber or any person, so I have some question, okay. So because
Hmm.
in that question I just connect with them, and motivate some people that if you will choose any, if you have some problem, so how you can tackle and how you will solve that problem. So I think
Right.
that while learning, I also focus on the motivation. Okay, so maybe
Hmm.
the viewers, when they will watch the video, maybe they will find that yeah, she is doing so many mistakes while talking, or
Hmm.
her conversation. But in that video also my focus is that if in that video I will make some videos, means if I have some topic related to motivation, so
Hmm.
maybe means I get my achievements, I can get my achieve what are the things I was I want to do. So in this video
Hmm.
I now I can get.
Right. Yeah, I think our video should be very raw. Raw in the sense that you are showcasing 100% of what it is. Like it is what it is, and this is who I am. And so I think that makes people confident, right? Okay, she makes mistakes, but she admits that she makes mistakes. So that's all right. That's okay for us to make mistakes as well. So that builds confidence in people. So yeah, that's amazing. And do you see any changes in yourself after you created your YouTube channel? Maybe you're more confident now? Because that's the case for me. Because if you scroll to my I think yeah, in February I created my first ever video, and I was very nervous in that one. You can clearly see the difference between that video and the present video. So YouTube gave me so much confidence. It came gradually, but it did come eventually. So what's the case for you?
Yeah, same case also with me, because when I connected with 3 to 4 YouTubers, I think from since I think last 2 months, yeah, 1 month before.
Hmm.
So I was feeling nervous. Okay, I just feel nervous that yeah, how I will talk with them, and what will be the response,
Hmm.
and what will be the question, how I will make the frame the sentence. So nervousness, it means I was just talking with them, okay. But since nervousness is also with me. But till now, yeah, I think that yeah, I am making this type of sentence, or I am making some mistake.
Hmm.
Yeah, it is good, but still I am, now I can deliver my message. I can deliver my thoughts. Okay, so this
Hmm.
changes now I can see with me.
Yeah, so YouTube has helped you as well. I think
Yes.
that's the story of a lot of people because I could be seeing a very great channel, somebody who's very confident, and then I go to their first videos and it's I can clearly see the improvement. So I think that's great. I mean, it's a win-win situation, right? You
Mhm.
are able to connect with people, but you're also improving something in your offline life, right? Because now I can say for me, even if I'm interacting with somebody offline, I'm much, much more confident than how it used to be. Because I used to be a shy person. I would think like, should I really say that? Is that okay to say? I don't know what to say. But now I'm just very much more confident. And my mother also says like, I clearly see some difference in you. And so I'm just grateful to YouTube and also connecting with so many people. That helps a lot. So yeah, that's the case for me. And for you as well,
Yeah, yeah,
as
same
you
also.
told me.
Yeah, and I want to share one story of me. Means during my
Okay.
college days, yeah, during my college days, I was so introvert person that uh, I did not have a courage to deliver my message. Okay, means
Hmm.
when group discussion will be there, I mean when so many things are there, so I just sit calm and quiet, and so many things are going on my mind, but I totally means collapse means I did not have any courage. But now
Hmm.
at this point, because maybe due to the time, due to the gap, so now I feel that yeah, it is okay, means while talking with any unknown person, it is okay. And if the thing is wrong, if the work is wrong, then I have voice. Okay, I can say
Hmm.
that yeah, you are doing wrong. Okay,
Hmm.
in this position I can deliver, I whatever in my mind, just I can say. But during the college time, I did not have any choice, because I just sit calm and quiet.
Hmm. I can totally relate because now when we think about it, think of how many opportunities we missed just because we were introverts. This
Yes.
happened with me also. Whenever there were any group projects, I was like, you just assign me my task, I'll do it, and I'll just sit in the background. That was the case with me. So I never had those leadership qualities that, that motivation, that confidence that, yeah, I can handle the group. I can talk about this. I can deal with the situation. But now, when I think about it, if I were given an opportunity again, I would definitely like to, handle it in certain ways that maybe I did not do before. So yeah, I just sometimes I regret like I wish I was not like that in school. I wish I was not like that in college, but that's okay. At least now I've improved, right? So it's never too late to improve. So if I ever get an opportunity now, I'm pretty confident in myself, and thanks to the language as well. Thanks to English, actually,
Yeah,
you must have noticed that as well, right? If you are able to interact in English language, people look at you in a certain way, in a different way,
yeah,
in a
yeah, yeah.
respectful way, right? Has
Mm-hmm.
this ever happened to you that somebody got to know that you are fluent at this language, and you felt like maybe they are more respectful towards me now?
No, no, till now I did not see this, because I whenever I go to outside, just I use native language. But whenever there is
Hmm.
possibility, means I I had gone any one of the exam, which was means my son was to had to appear that exam. So in that
Yeah.
exam, so there was one parent, she was just talking in English. So for that, I just
Hmm.
I had to respond. Okay, so she was talking in English, so I just respond in English. So at that time, I feel that yeah, I am confident and I am okay, because if I did not have any confidence to speak, so it was very bad for me, and I just feel that yeah, why I could not deliver my message, why I could not respond, or but now it is
Hmm.
okay.
Yeah, this thing that you mentioned, this happens so much during PTM, especially
Yeah,
parent
yeah.
teacher meeting,
Mm-hmm.
because there is always that one parent that prefers talking in English language, and it kind of can make other parents uncomfortable in a way, might make them feel like, I wish I knew this language. So I think that builds the confidence. So for me, what I prefer is like, if somebody is talking to me in my native language, which is Hindi, I'll definitely talk to them in Hindi. But if somebody is preferring to talk in English, then I'll switch to English language. So I don't on purpose, implement my English language on them, because I don't know if that person is comfortable talking to
Mm-hmm.
me in that language or not. So yeah, that's the case for me. But you must have felt really good, right? That you were able to talk back in English language, because I still remember the first day of my college, and a girl came up to me and she said something to me in English language. But I was pretty comfortable and I was pretty confident, so I started interacting with her, and she just left. She didn't say anything. So that's how I got to know that people who kind of are overconfident or like to showcase to everyone, like, hey, I know English language, look at me. They don't really have that deep level knowledge in this language, because,
Yes.
when somebody is actually knowledgeable in the language, they are humble, they are kind, and they are going to keep that to themselves until and unless it is required that you speak to somebody in that
Yes,
language,
yes.
right?
Yeah, and where just I went to mall last week. So in that mall, I just saw that one mother, she was talking with her son in English. Okay, and I think that
Hmm.
yeah, it is not necessary. Yeah, if you're talking English in your house, so it is okay. And if our
Right.
means if your language is English, then it is okay. Okay, but it
Hmm.
is not mandatory that you will show your language in each and every place. Okay, I don't feel comfortable.
Hmm.
Yeah, you have knowledge. Yeah, you can, you want to teach that your kids should be know this language, should be fluent in this language. But yeah, it is good, but you can use in your house, at your house it is okay, but
Hmm.
don't show that you are so much fluent in English and you can use anywhere. Okay.
Hmm.
But simultaneously, I think that yeah, it is okay. It's their choice. They want to talk, then okay. So it's on their choice. But I don't
Right,
feel
but
good because.
it's, yeah, yeah. Go ahead, please share your
Yeah, yeah,
opinion.
yeah. But I don't feel good because
Hmm.
my native place is in Odisha. Okay, so my native language
Okay.
is Odia. Okay, my native language is Odia,
Hmm.
and I feel that I proudly talk with Odia. If I will see any Odia
Hmm.
people, then I just talk with only Odia. I don't like
Hmm.
to use Hindi language because I know my root. Okay, so why I feel that I feel same that yeah, my means I why I will say I will talk with Odia. I should talk with
Hmm.
only English. I don't think that. If my native is
Hmm.
Odia, and if I will meet any Odia people, so I should talk with her only Odia. But
Hmm.
in this
I'm so sorry, the
uh,
lights went off, so my lamp is not working. Maybe we can close the session now if you want.
no means yeah, you can, but you are visible means
Okay, yeah, I am visible, so maybe we
yeah,
can
yeah,
continue.
yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
you are visible. So here, so many people are also here. They are from Odisha, but when they talk with me,
Hmm.
just they like to talk in Hindi. But they are just
Hmm.
talking with Hindi when they talk with in Hindi. But I talk with only Odia. Means I feel that
Right.
yeah, they should know that yeah, if they want to talk with me, so they should talk with only Odia. I don't like to talk in
Hmm.
Hindi because I am compatible
Right.
with Odia. And when you can say that when you see any of your region people, okay, you feel so
Hmm.
much comfortable. Yeah, we can pass
Yeah.
our messages. We can. It is very close that yeah, we can say that yeah, they
Right.
are very close to us. Okay, but some people they
Hmm.
don't feel that. They feel that yeah, we are here means we have to only use this language. But this is not my
Okay.
opinion.
Yeah, no, you're 100% right. I think we should talk in a language that we are comfortable in, rather than focusing on what other people think, that maybe I should be using this particular language or that particular language. So yeah, I think 100% you're right. And also for English language, I think mostly what people try to do is they try to up their status, and
Mhm.
they try to show the person in front of them, like, hey, I'm comfortable in this language, I'm super confident, I know this language, so this, you must be knowing my status from this. So I think that's the thing. That's the
Mhm.
reason why, because apart from that, I don't think there is a need to be using English language in your everyday life. For example,
Mhm.
you go to a shopkeeper, you don't really need
Mhm.
to use that language, right? So I think,
Yeah.
yeah, that's the thing, but people have their own opinions, and I respect that.
Mhm.
So, yeah. Okay, do you want to discuss something else, or we can wrap up the session if you want?
Yeah, no, I because I don't have any question for you today, but
Hmm.
means in every session I have some question. Okay, but for you I don't have any question. But you can say that
Okay.
uh, means from your YouTube channel. So I watched that
Hmm.
from going to IIT, and after that you just left all these things. Okay, so
Yeah.
means how we can manage that? How you could manage that time? Because that time means manage that time and to overcome that time, it was very difficult. Okay,
Hmm.
you are now taking so many sessions and so many persons are interested to talk with you. Okay, now you are in a
Hmm.
comfort zone, but that time I think that that time was very difficult for you, very challenging for you,
Hmm.
right? So how you
Yeah.
face that challenge and how you overcome that challenge?
Okay, so the main challenge I faced was not quitting IIT. I mean, I'm still very confident in my decision because I knew what I wanted. But the thing is that, okay, so the thing is that what happened was after I came back, and then people started questioning, like, why did you do this? Why, the reason, and then you have to explain it to every single person why you did that, why you had an opinion which was different from others. So I think that
Mhm.
was a bit uncomfortable because sometimes you have to explain it to friends or long distance relatives, like this is the reason why I did that. So yeah, apart from that, I did not face any huge difficulties in that per se. So yeah, that was pretty much it. And I'm still confident in the decision that I took because I just knew that I did not want to go towards that engineering field. And yeah, so I'm just enjoying the things that I'm doing now.
Yeah. Nidhi, I don't have so much time for now, and I
Yeah,
think
yeah, yeah.
we have to wrap up this session. Okay.
Yes, actually, we are also running out of time. The
Yeah,
session is
yeah,
going
yeah,
to close automatically. So,
yeah,
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 have
yeah.
a great day ahead. And I genuinely enjoyed having a conversation with you. And
Yeah, same.
yeah, hopefully I'll see you sometime again soon.
Yeah, yeah, sure, sure. And thank you so much for
Yes.
giving me this opportunity.
Yes,
Thank you.
yes, of course. Thank you.